the way that I am when my wife and I, before I met her, I had a house, a tiny little house built in upstate in the woods in New York, and then the way once we got together and when we'd go up there for 6 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, and then when we were leaving, I just turned into an asshole, and it was like not an asshole like mean or anything, but just like, okay, unpleasant to be with. Like, okay, we got to be out of here. I don't want to hit traffic, and and this has to look like this, and those aren't things that I'm not like that. I'm not anal like that. I'm not a neat freak. I'm not. But if things aren't kind of this way and they need to be this way, and it started getting worse and worse after because the thing is I had gone off my medication because I told my wife when we were going to get married, I was like, I've been on this stuff as she knew, and I think you should know who I am without it. I think that's just fair. It's not a Jekyll and Hyde thing. They're just differences. It takes the edge off. It does these things. And so I went off of the medication, which I wanted to do anyway. And then it was manageable. And then once my daughter started going to school, which is relatively recently, it got bad again. And it's bad to the point where, I'm going to see another psychiatrist and I'm going to get the meds back because I'm.
Yeah, what are you struggling with?
I'm just unpleasant. I'm like, and not as a roommate or a husband or a partner, but as a dad, where it like getting her to school and I can hear it and I say in my head, like, chill out. It's okay. You can be 3 minutes late. It's okay if she doesn't have her shoes on at 8:12. We're going to be fine. And I'm saying this to myself, but I'm still like, that's not what we do it. No. Okay. Well, and I'm acting in you're like, I'm putting guilt on her and all this shit. And it's like, fucking chill out.
We can't be late. That's the thing. At this school, if you're a minute late, they write that shit down and they call you and tell you like, hey, I'm like, fuck. So now you're giving me anxiety.
Ryan, I would say to you, what I would say to me is like, who cares if the school calls you because you're 2 minutes late? Fuck you. We're 2 minutes late. We're in LA. I've got a kid. There are a million mitigating factors. And yes, I will try to do better, but I'm not going to take that out on my kid. I'm not going to yell at a 5-year-old, we'll figure out how your skirt goes on. You put it on the wrong way.
Yeah, right.
And now that's why it's itchy. Now that is not cool.
Yeah, it's not okay.
I don't want to do that. And and again, it's gotten worse as once he got to school started. And it really, I knew that I'm like, okay, I gotta take care of this shit because we were playing a video game. So there's this, I recommend this to parents if you're looking for a game. I just looked up an E-rated game to play with my daughter, and there's a game called Rainbow Billy. I don't know the rest of it. Rainbow Billy in the World of Imagination or something like that. It's really good. It teaches your kids. I didn't know that. I just saw that it was E for everybody, and it's this very cartoony thing, and you're trying to bring color back to the world of imagination. All right, it seems simplistic enough, but anyway, she's playing this game that's designed for children, little children, and I'm like sitting next to her, and this is also part of like daddy-daughter time. My wife doesn't play with her, nobody else plays. When we play and we have a good time, but I'll find myself talking to she's 6 now, but 5-year-old going like, no, okay, you're gonna fall off the thing. All right, well, you just fell off. Okay, well, now we have to start over. Like, what is wrong with me? It's a kid. I'm sucking the joy.
I'm competitive, okay?
I'm sucking the joy out of this experience because of my fucking dumb, useless.
You know what else sucks too is our parents were never part of a video game generation, so they could never come up and sit and do that. You have played. You'd be like, God damn it! I told you to jump.
Well, she'll and like,
it's not okay.
Marla, can you just give me the controller? Can I just get us to the magic mushroom? Because we can't jump to the other platform where the coins are unless we have the magic. Okay, well then that's fine. You do it yourself then. Just shitty, awful, not a good way to be with your kid. And I know it, and I tell myself, and I try to do better, but I'm telling you, it's just it's really come back in a noticeable way. I could always kind of manage it, and also I know what I'm doing. And I'd say for before Marla was born, I'd say to my wife like, "I'm sorry. Okay, you're right. All right, you didn't say anything, but I know you're right. Whatever you think it is right. I gotta okay. We're gonna be okay. It's fine." Um, and then again, once she got into school, it just really came roaring back, and I gotta deal with it. So I'm gonna have to deal with it.